What up, though, Detroit? This is Bird Podcast Talk Show coming from Detroit. Podcast. Got my lady, boss lady Shana, myself, Bird, Tony Fresh, and Miss
Maximilian.
Yes. Maximilian. We back here, part 2, why the lady can't find a good man. So, Miss McMee, can you give me your interview and your point from the interview why you can't, or why a woman or a black woman can't find a good man?
So my take on the situation, first and foremost, I feel as though don't go looking for a man, because the cliche that they say, men are hunters. So a man, if he really is seeking that woman, he's going to go for what he wants. But ultimately, as a woman, and I'm going to be extremely personal with my situation. Like, I have a decent balance with my life. So you'll see, like, because nowadays you have so much, you have a lot of things that you see on social media, and they have these cliche relationships or weddings or all of that stuff. So a man say, okay, well, I want a woman that's doing this for herself, good credit score, working, making this. You know, everybody have all these stats, you know, and it's okay to seek whatever you're looking for. That's perfectly fine, because I mean, who doesn't, like, even if you're going out shopping and you like, I want this particular, as a woman, you like, I want this particular shoe. Right. Or I want this particular outfit. Or it's okay to be particular about certain things that you're seeking. But a lot of times dealing with people is not always what you want. So it'll be something that's right there in that moment. But depending on the season and the situation, there's no telling how that person will retaliate to that. So me personally speaking, like, I feel as though I am a decent with myself. I deal with a lot of things when guys feel as though I'm too provocative with my looks, or they may feel as though I hang out too much, or whatever the case may be.
Well, they want you to be lonely in the house and ugly?
I mean, I'm being extremely transparent.
Okay, yeah. Well, they needed transparency.
But this is what I get. But see, and so this is how I figured that
they want you to sit in the house. They like, you hang out too much. You doing too much.
But that's how I figured that those.
But that's probably where they met you.
Right. Exactly.
Hanging out too much.
Exactly.
So they knew what they had before that.
So the thing is, by you sitting in the house, that's what he wants you to be in the house. He don't want to go out with you. He don't want to share the wealth with you.
Well, my perspective on that particular type of situation is I'm single. So I'm going to do as I please. I'm going to do what I want.
Ready to mingle.
Now, if I have a guy who takes the initiative to say, I want you to be my woman, and it's certain things that he feel as though, you know, he like, okay, it's time for you to stop all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna accommodate if this is the person that I can see that I have a future with, or whatever the case may be. Of course, you gonna accommodate your man to, you know, and I hope that he would do the same for me. You know what I'm saying? Now, because everybody throw this 50-50 stuff, I don't agree when they come with this, when it comes to the social media, and they do this 50-50 like, oh, I'm going to treat you out on a date and pay for the meal and you do the tip. That's not how you impress a woman. That's not.
How you impress a woman? You know, we going to say that. How do you impress a woman? I need to learn that.
It depends on the woman. You know what I'm saying? Because certain women have certain things that they feel as though certain women have a certain standard.
That's a red flag. You want me to lead it to?
Yeah, but I'm just going based off the certain things.
So let me ask you something. So if he come get you and he say he asks you, is you hungry? You say yeah, and he take you to the crab house. Would you be satisfied with that? Or if he got a low budget and say, well, look, babe, I'm just finna go grab us something to eat and pull up in McDonald's, how would you feel about that?
Well, it depends on where we are in that particular situationship.
What if you got $1 million and just still like McDonald's?
It depends on where we are in that situation.
Can you elaborate on that? Because I want to know.
Yeah, because certain men are going to treat certain women accordingly. So if a woman, excuse my French, but if a woman is like, oh, I want to go to McDonald's, or it's that particular individual have to set the standard for the relationship ultimately, regardless of whatever it is. Now, I'm not a picky person because here I go with my astrology. I'm an Aquarius and I am a free spirit. So I kind of go.
Aquarius is something else though. Aquarius got too much goddamn loyalty motherfucking issues with being goddamn. I can't be you. You see what I'm saying? I've dated Aquarius. I'd be like, I can't be you. I can't love you or like you the way that you think I'm supposed to because I'm a Virgo. So I'm like, look, I like to be kicked back and relaxed, and I like to lead, and then Aquarius is like to lead. So you got two leading people, and then it's like it becomes some bullshit. Now, I ain't talking about the Aquarius and signs and all that, but it's like, damn, I done gave a lot to females where they thought, oh, well, you just want to fuck everybody. Every woman talk to you, you just want to fuck. I'm like, no, every woman I talk to, that's why they talk to me, because I don't want to fuck them. You see what I'm saying?
Right, and that make a woman be more attracted.
I don't just be like, yeah,
you.
what's up with that pussy? I be like, shit, what's up with what the fuck kind of talents do you have? You know what I'm saying?
Outside of the astrology, it just depends on that person persona.
Yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? Because, hey, I slide down and go grab a motherfucking Big Mac meal or whatever the fuck. Or we can go down to what you say, Crab House or whatever. But first thing I'm going to do is ask, what do you like? You know what I mean? Because if I just meet you and ask, is we going to go to the Crab House, you fuck around and get like my man on Hitch and shit with the scratchy shit. You know what I mean? It's like, I got to know who you are and what you about and everything. First thing I look at when I fuck with a woman, anybody is, what talents do you have? Because I'm in the entertainment business. I don't give a fuck about can you fuck. I know we can fuck. God damn, you got titties, pussy, and a booty.
Well, outside of sex and not.
But that's all niggas care about.
Another question.
Okay.
That's why women can't keep the niggas, because niggas have it's so thirsty.
Men are sexual beings regardless.
Or they gay as a motherfucker, but
that's why people shouldn't have sex on the first night, to be honest. Because men are sexual beings once they get came on.
I'm sorry, man. I just been hanging around. I'm like, bro, when you get into
this bird talk show, you said what?
Hey, man, my bad, bird. I know motherfuckers fuck around. I ain't trying to debate me, your ass.
It turn a woman on more when you don't try to have sex with them. Like if you just chilling, you just you hanging out with them. You don't try to have sex with them, man. I'm telling you, go on a date with them for a couple days, and then the next day they're gonna be throwing that shit at you. Period. I'm telling you, when you don't try to have sex, you like,
I'ma fuck you when I want to fuck you.
Give me that shit.
But that's the thing. It's called.
It's trying to get it. So that's gonna turn me on like damn. I'm horny as fuck now because he ain't like these other niggas. He ain't trying to get it.
Did I do that when I met you? Did I try to get it?
No, you ain't trying to get it.
Okay, that's why.
Bird flew in that motherfucker. That's what it do, Bird. Yeah. That's the thing about it. No, for real, it is mental stimulation because I study.
So let me ask you a question.
Before you ask that question, what you said with mental stimulation, so I may be pronouncing this incorrectly.
It's stimulation, like a stimulation check.
No, but it's called a Scorpio, sexual or something. It's whatever it is. I'm not pronouncing it correctly. If one of y'all can pull it out and look it up, it's sexual, whatever. But it's mentally fucking somebody.
And that's the best way to do it.
When you mentally fuck them and you have a mental connection, and so that's something that kind of turns me on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because
the motherfucking woman that came from the nigga conversation. Come on, man.
So let me ask you a question.
But it ain't no slick talk shit. Like, you gotta really be talking about.
But what's slick talk? Because I'm a slick talking motherfucker.
And that shit ain't shit.
Yeah, you here?
So
good job, Tom.
Hey.
What? Okay, let's just say
He's doing something for you.
I want to ask another question. What if a young lady coming from the gas station, she got a bonnet on?
The bonnet.
Oh, Lord. A little house shoes. She got a little spandex. She coming from the gas station getting her 2 Lucy's. Mm-hmm. And you
Lucy's?
But she smokes cigarettes, I don't want her.
I'm just saying, or going to the whatever the gas station.
All the red flags.
And she going back to the house and you seen her.
Mm-hmm.
and you got her number, and then the next day or whatever, you say, what's up? And you ask her some questions. She be like, well, I want to go to, well, my meal costs $50. How would you look at her? And you just seen her coming from the gas station, the way.
All right. I look at her like, if I see a woman with a bonnet and all that shit on, I'm like, either you got a bunch of goddamn kids and you tired and you don't want to throw shit on, or you work hard, or it's something, because I got more women wearing bum ass shit than the fly shit that I be wearing every day. They be thinking, oh, nigga, you too much. You I come outside, I ain't had a haircut in 2 months. I'm talking about niggas straight fucked up raggedy bum shit. And they was like, hey. I'm like, damn. So, it ain't about, I had to change my outlook on how I look at a woman. Like, damn, you ain't got no fly shit on. I look at a woman with the big bonnet because that's what women go to sleep with on. You know what I'm saying? It's really not just to control their hair.
She shouldn't come out like that.
No, I fuck with it though. I don't fuck with it, but I understand.
Yourself a certain type of way. Like
you ain't coming out with no bonnet on?
I'm not coming out like I got I bought me a little pink scully. Like I come out my little skull cap.
That's gonna get the hair tightened up. That's gonna make sure that the braids, and if you get braids and your hair did and all that.
If I'm doing a quick, I'm a work from home individual. If I'm doing a quick move, I'm gonna throw on a hat, a bonnet. I feel like it should not. It's just. People need to pick the caliber of women that they date. It's all about your standards.
So let me say this. You said that, let me rephrase this. If the right man came along, how would you know he the right man?
Because he would give me that sense of comfort. And I would be able to be myself. I would be able to be comfortable. Yeah, it's fine.
So how many men have you been around comfortable? And that gave you that withdrawal?
Motherfuckers play roles.
See, that's
they
what I'm
definitely
getting
gonna
to.
play a role.
But you always meet the representative.
I don't think I ever played a role because I'm going to be who me,
I can dig it. Motherfuckers play roles. I can see right through the shit. You know what I'm saying? But it depends
on... So do Tone play roles?
Hell no.
I think Tone is one of the realest guys I met coming to this. Seriously.
And he said that through television. And it's going to be spoken.
And that's why I told him, I said, Tone, I'm going to fuck with you on my podcast. And I've been messing with him. Because he's straightforward. He ain't on talk your ears off. He don't go straight what he want.
What I can say is what I like about him is he's very dedicated. He's very dedicated, very motivated, and he's in his zone. It doesn't matter what the next motherfucker doing. He on his shit to his, he's in his box. So
you gotta come to my sandbox and come play.
Oh, no.
Because that's what's going on. That's what made me Tony Fresh. And you know what I'm saying? It's just really a dedication to my daughters, because that's why, everything about me is like dedication, self-motivation. I've been put down a lot, from other people. And it's like, damn, because I was a nice looking guy. I was tall. I was this, I was that. So let me try to knock this nigga down because he already think he the shit. You know what I mean? So fuck all that. It's just about, I like myself. I like who's around me, and anybody around me, they're going to like themselves too. Because I don't want to have to put a nigga down. But at the same time, one thing about it is, when I fuck with a woman, automatically they think that I'm trying to fuck them. Because I talk smooth and monotone and low and all that, or whatever the fuck.
So
but
how many...
It's just what it is.
So how many women...
Ooh.
I'm talking to
I'm listening.
Don't get this understanding. Yeah.
You scared me.
Well, give her that understanding. There you go. Come on with it. You are BirdTV.
So how many women, Tone, tried to get at you the same day?
Oh man, shit! I ain't gonna lie. I really, when I was going to the, I ain't gonna lie. When I get off, when I was doing raps and shit and really stage and performing, I get off and try to get at 3 or 4 of them at the same time. I would leave with one, or I would talk to one. But I don't want to fuck. That's the thing about it. I'm not trying to fuck them. You see what I'm saying? That don't mean that I'm a nigga that I'm not.
You because wanna fuck.
No, not everybody.
So how many guys you have met?
I know how to play hide the dick.
Hold up, Tom. So how many guys you have met and tried to come in your DM?
Good job, Tom.
They always trying to fuck me.
Every day?
Yes.
every hour.
Now, but what you got on? You don't think a nigga saying, "God damn, I did hard."
I could come out like
that like me coming out with some drawers on.
Situation.
Let me come out with some boxers on and think a female looking at my face.
No. And
I got a goodie in my woody. And she said, and you think I'm like, hey, what up, no? She just, that's why when you wear them joggers, good job, joggers.
So let me ask you something.
I could come out ugly and they still be. Niggas do not care. They do not care.
So let me ask you a question. Why you don't think men care? Because the thing is, I still haven't heard why this black woman cannot find the man.
Do you feel like
they want to be men?
Is it a shortage on the man? I'm saying where they at?
Ain't no shortage in no men. No.
Y'all looking in the wrong place.
No, they want to be men. There was an absentee father in the household, and now you want to be a motherfucking man. No, it ain't.
No, just let me say.
Don't let me get to sipping and talking.
Let's cut the traditional shit out.
There's an absentee father in the house, and then you look at my daddy wasn't there, so
my daddy was always
I know your daddy was there.
And
look, we ain't gonna get sentimental now, please.
No,
I know.
Here's the thing. What don't nobody understand, and I want everybody to hear me.
All right, we'll go.
I grew up in a household with my father. My father actually is me and my older sister, we had the same father. I was the individual who was always up under my daddy. That nigga couldn't even leave the house. One day, I remember as a kid, I got locked outside of the house because I wanted to follow him and I couldn't go. And I got locked outside of my damn house trying to follow him. But I was always up under my father. And
so is that what you look for, a father figure?
No, I don't know. What I'm sitting here because
they do.
No, it ain't no. They do. Because I'm not looking at no. They do. Why would I want to fuck my father?
No, but you want the guidance of your father.
No. If
women need the guidance right now. They running everything to the point where niggas have turned gay because women don't listen.
Shit that a nigga ain't gonna tell you. A nigga that you fucking
there you go.
is not gonna tell you.
Tell you what.
Listen. There's motherfucking women out here that I ain't gonna lie, I used to pimp. Like, these ain't no raps. I don't pimp shit for real. I put a bitch outside before it was motherfucking anything. I put a bitch on a strip. Ask my mama. It's just about right now. When I moved to Detroit, I said it wasn't about that. I had to switch my gears. You know, they was looking at me like, nigga, this ain't what's going on in Detroit. Whatever. So I had to understand the women out here, yeah, it's absentee fathers, but God damn it, you can't be a man either. Because I'm raising girls, and my daughter was here last week, and she said, my daddy is my protector, and And every time I look at a female, I'm their fucking protector. I gotta always, why the fuck you ain't waking up early? Why you ain't on your business? Why you ain't on your job? And you know what they do?
But don't compare hold on.
But they was the first ones to move out the house when they was 14 and 15 because they didn't want to get that consultation from their mama. They got tired of their mama because they got tired of taking care of everything else because their mama wasn't around. So here you go. Now, I got to be the motherfucking father. I'm tired of being girls' goddamn guidances of fathers. I want to be your motherfucking friend.
Well, I don't need guidance.
So let me ask you another
Not
question.
you, because you know.
I know, but I'm just
You mismatched.
With the wrong female.
No, it ain't. That's majority of
it. Hold up. Let's just say if you met a guy and you like him, and he say, damn, baby, you know, I'm working. I got to run out here. And he'd be like, well, look, I got to be in the bed at a certain time to go to work the next morning. Is you don't let him come in, or you don't be like, nigga, just keep running over here?
I've dealt with a guy who was, and he was very, like, successful within himself. Like, he had a certain schedule of how he maneuvered. We made time for one another. He just, guys be flip-floppy, or maybe I just wasn't the individual that he wanted at that time, or whatever the case may be, but the people that because it's all about who you pick and choose. So that's relating back to the subject when you talking about a motherfucker with a bonnet and all of that shit. Like the bonnet lifestyle is that's not a flow for me. People is gonna attract who they want to attract, but I forget.
Go ahead, Tom. Tom want to say
look,
something.
she'll have a whole segment. You know what I'm saying? We gotta have a Miss Maximilian segment. Good job, Maximilian. But yeah, you know, like I say, it is what it is. Like with her, you know, she comes. I check her Facebook out all the time. This ain't a me and her thing. You know what I'm saying? I just brought her here because I know she's built for this. You see what I'm saying? She intimidates a lot of motherfucking men and women, and I see that. I'm like, oh, you don't intimidate me though. I boss up too around this bitch. It ain't fuck them horoscopes and all that bullshit. Virgo gonna run shit, but it ain't about a horoscope sign. It's about a dollar sign.
I got another question.
Yeah. You talking?
What about a woman and another woman being with a man? He got 2 women.
I love it.
He got 2 women.
Sure you do.
And he the man of the jungle.
Why not?
I don't want to share my penis with anyone.
You don't think you have?
I mean, here's the thing.
Talk that shit, man.
I'm just saying.
You ain't talking no motherfucking
You are
shit.
not watching BirdTV.
I'm saying you don't. So you ain't never dated
BirdTV.
Listen.
Go ahead.
When I've dated males, you know what? I want to say every man cheats.
We do.
Boom. Every man in my life.
I'm bored. I'm finna fuck something else.
But see, you know what? No, but you know what? The men that I have dealt with, they have been very respectful to me enough to not showcase their bullshit. They respect me. You know what I'm saying? You give me respect,
what
and
you
I
don't
give
know
you
won't
the
hurt you.
But in the back of my mind, I do, you know, I don't push it past because men are sexual beings.
What?
You know, just like
No. More women wanted to fuck me than I ever wanted to fuck them.
No. But listen.
And I'm gonna sip my
I've
cup.
been
A whole
with her-
nother subject. A whole nother.
Listen, I've been with her since 2019,
And
right?
that's fine.
Before she said we locked, I had my fun.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't call it cheating because I was
You
never
weren't
said
locked
you'll be
in.
my, you know.
Right.
So me as this far, no, it don't cross my mind because for one, the streets is fucked up.
They fucked up, yeah.
They fucked up out here. You can't trust every woman that you lay up with, and I'm scared to have somebody in my house because I ain't got time to be rolling up and they got a pussy on my face. But you saying that he can't have you and another woman.
No, I'm not doing. Me and my man are gonna share our bond together.
So do you do things to keep him wanting you and not another woman? Because that's one thing about it. Like,
I mean,
I
if
had to tell.
I was in a relationship, of course. If it's a situation and I'm married or whatever the case may be.
What if he just a stone, nasty, dirty dog freak?
Well, that's not my man. I'm not gonna.
He can't be your man.
No, he not, because you know what? I'm not going off no dick. I'd have been fucking for a good minute now in my life.
Good job, man.
No.
Here we talk some shit now.
It ain't even got to be about the worm or the Peter or the pole. I'm just saying he can just stroke your mind. He can just.
Can't nobody. Let me tell you this. When I got the name Max motherfucking Million, that's from my father. My father have always. I've been exposed to some unorthodox type of situation.
We won't talk about it.
And see my father, he treated, because he had talked. My father don't want us to be all chunky and stuff. He'd be like, yeah, your mama had that flat stomach, but see, he be talking his shit. You know what I'm saying? But he tell us he's no longer here on this earth. But he told his daughters some real ass shit. I grew up with tough love from my father. Like, my father showed me love, but he still gave me tough love. You know what I'm saying? So I'm never, when you hear from certain individuals, they looking for love from a man or whatever, because I got that love. It was never a time. I remember, let me tell y'all this.
Hold up, let me just, before I forget. John, what if you met 2 women?
I love it.
And one had 3 or 4 kids.
I'll take care of them.
He gonna still fuck. He gonna
You
still
bring them
fuck.
in?
I love kids. Real quick, I love kids and I mentor them because the kids the kid I walk right in, be the kid's stepdaddy and mentor and all kind of shit. Fuck both of them. Yup, and and that's just what it was. But that ain't fake as fuck because them kids need a mentor at the end of the day, and I'm gonna mentor them kids and I'm gonna mentor their mamas. You see what I'm saying?
So you care about kids
because that's what I know.
Hey.
I know a mentorship. I'm not a porn star. You're not gonna catch me on Pornhub. You're gonna catch me, goddamn, giving you some understanding because I'm sent here to give understanding. I'm sent here for women. I'm not a porn star.
And
that was 20 years ago.
Come from that motherfucking pimp lifestyle.
And that's why we chop it up right now.
Talk that shit too.
And that's why you like me. So let's keep it 55th Street. Not talking shit. Let's keep
Okay, so
I'm not gullible.
I'm quite sure.
My motherfucking mama was damn near a pimp.
And salute your mama. Good job. She was on the show on Fresh Combo.
Little did nobody know. I should have said that, but hey.
Look, your mama be doing the thing. But it's all right, though. You know what I'm saying? What we said right now is why the woman, black, white, whatever, really the black, because fuck the motherfuckers. Why is it a shortage? I'm seeing more gay men, and I'm sorry, I never talked about the motherfuckers.
Because it's the men.
No, because the woman wants to be the man.
It's not, but see, here's the thing.
It's too much goddamn build up. Get your come on. Fuck something.
No, every man has a choice. And every woman
has a choice. Shouldn't have to be men.
So you saying that, so basically you got a choice. Okay.
A man.
Hold up, stop. Let me finish.
Our choice shouldn't have to be another man.
So you saying
it should
so
be
how
titties.
many women are cutting you, or have you ever dealt in that type of life?
No, I'm not. Ain't shit a bitch can do for me.
Okay, and but what I'm saying is that you said it's a shortage on men. So why it's not a shortage on women?
Well, I don't date women, so I'm not
saying.
I get what you're saying. So let me explain. I don't date women, so I don't know the struggle that men deal with women. I don't know that struggle. I know my struggle that I deal with dating men, and at the end of the day, as I said, certain guys, they feel as though like I'm very intelligent, but they look.
But you intimidate them niggas.
Do you think you intimidate men?
You really do, man.
I don't know what the fuck I do because if I sat there and try to have a mature conversation, and I've dated men because I was supposed to be low.
When you say dating,
you're very outspoken. You intimidate a motherfucker real fast.
I don't believe in dating. I just believe in getting. I just snap.
Well, I call it dating.
Exactly. I've never told a girl, "Hey, let's hang out." I'll be like, "You with me for the rest of your motherfucking time."
Right.
You ain't got no choice.
Hey, you see, she
be like, exactly. That you see what I'm saying? I ain't never met a girl and be like, "We're gonna date for 3 weeks."
I know I'm gonna fuck a lot of people, and I know I'm gonna have some more birds running around.
That's right.
And I ain't going through all that. I talk that shit I want from kids.
That's right.
If it happen. But
that's right.
I know me, and I know my shit like popcorn. It pop up, boop, 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 boop.
Hey man, you know what I'm saying? Microwaved up. Yeah, but you know, I mean, shit. Every woman that I got, I always took them. I've never asked them was they gonna be with me because I seen their eyes. You know, I was always taught the eyes don't lie. Look at the motherfucker in their eyes and be like, oh. I got you. When I catch a woman look down like she's talking to me, I be like, oh, you ain't ready for me.
Words. It don't matter about no motherfucking eyes, none of that.
See, that's that shit right there. That's why they can't keep no man. Because when it come down to it, it's just like, listen, when I tell a motherfucker, when I look at a woman and she looking like, it's either my eyes are too dreamy you're gonna give
anybody remember Fear Factor? Here you go. Okay, well, if you don't remember Fear Factor.
Dealing with these women nowadays is a goddamn Fear Factor.
Well, listen. Well, my time is up. Thank y'all for coming on my show. My time is up.
Your time is up.
Well, I want to say why a woman can't find no man.
Yeah, let her say,
because a woman can't find no man because
I'm ready.
9 out of 10 niggas ain't shit and 1 out of 5 niggas suck the dick. You mad at me? You mad at me?
No, hold up. That's a rap. Who said that? Meek Mill or some shit? Who said that rap? I heard that shit.
I don't.
9 out of 10 niggas ain't shit.
Hey, but you ain't lying though.
1 out of 5 niggas sucking dick.
It's more than 1 out of 5. It's about 3 out of 5 now.
I'm glad I was the one that caught it. Because I don't do neither one. I don't fuck with men.
I love the gay niggas.
And I ain't out here.
Yeah, but I don't want to hang with them.
Ain't shit. I'm the shit.
That's why.
If I go in the bathroom, be like, damn, you in the bathroom.
Or the good niggas taken by the other man. They's good niggas too. But they taken by other men. But they.
So what about like women taken by other women? Real quick, we got 43 seconds. We can chop it up. You know what I'm saying? It's like.
I don't know why they took it.
I don't know shit because I'm not eating nobody nasty ass vagina.
Woo.
They say because they've been abused and you know all the men and fucked them over so bad, so they switch it to the other side. But
now, do you fuck yourself over picking that man, or does the man fuck this fucking you over?
Now, hold up, let me say that.
I would definitely.
I think when a woman, it's just me. I think a woman stay in a relationship because the benefit that she get from that individual.
Exactly. And what benefit is that?
Shit, whatever paper round he brings.
Paper trail.
Shit, because I don't know. Every woman I met, you can't stay here unless you paying these bills.
I get my own money.
You might do get your own money, but
that's why I always get my own money because I don't want nobody saying.
When you get your money, right, how many bills you got to pay?
I'm paying all my shit regardless
So whatever money you get, how long you have it?
Shit, I'm gonna make a way out of no way.
I say, how long you have it, baby?
I make a way out of
no way, don't matter
you
what.
You still not answering my question. I said, how long do you have it?
We gonna go get it, girl.
I have it decently enough. It's called a hustle. You have to hustle. So you know what?
That's
that
slick talk Aquarius shit though.
You have to always stay motherfucking
They're going to Aquarius. Look, they
gonna
slick talk their way around everything. You ask them one question, they gonna just come around the whole shit. He asks you one question, you go do it.
No, I answered it. Like,
do you have or do you not? That fuck what you talking about.
Here's the thing.
This what the fuck going on.
If a man come in my life, it's always a plus. And you know what? And I'm gonna be a plus for him. We're going to be a plus for each other.
What?
You know what seriously. But you know what? Somebody has to meet me on my level. As simply as that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so let me ask you a question. How many levels you done been through? Because see, this is what I don't be understanding about my sister and some of these niggas out here. Mm-hmm. If you had a good choice the first time, why that same choice is not there?
So, I'm going to tell y'all.
No, just get straight to the point.
I am. Did I get my opening deal? I'm writing my paper. You have your topic, your thesis. Let me write my
mother. If you had a good thing the first time, why did you
had a hustling ass nigga. You know what I'm saying?
If he ain't dead, you should still be that nigga.
Facts.
All right.
That's facts.
No, go ahead, baby, because you ain't gave me 2 more minutes. Go ahead.
All right. I had a hustling ass nigga who provided for me even outside of money. You know what I'm saying? But it was certain things I wasn't mature enough during that time. I was a lot younger. You know what I'm saying? But in my mind, I know what I need. Sometimes, you know, like if you buying a house, if you buying a car, or whatever the case may be, you know what is the right fit at that time.
See, I can look straight through you. Go ahead.
You can't look straight through me.
Ahead.
But if you know when it's the right situation for you, because I don't need a man for any funding. It's nice if you date a man who has something going on. Of course, because I have a lot going on. Of course, I would love to meet a guy who has a certain situation and he building himself up and I can capitalize on that and have so many ideas or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, I don't need a motherfucker for real, because I'm gonna be my own person, and I'm gonna get the correct individual that comes into my life. You know what? Y'all women kill me talking about y'all don't need no motherfucker. Stop. No, I don't, because here's the thing. You have to. No, you have to know.
BirdTV,
before you can even know. Listen, just listen to me.
You are not watching BirdTV.
This is my show. I'm gonna run it.
You ain't watching BirdTV.
Stop. Listen. I'm gonna let you talk, but I just want to get this part out.
Go ahead, bro.
You cannot tell me. I hate when women talking about, I don't need nobody. I can do all. No, you can't.
I hate that shit too.
You can go get all the dildos you want to stick them in that thing.
No, but
hold on, stop. Let me finish, baby.
You taking it the wrong way.
No, I'm just saying. It just hurt me how. Oh, I don't need nobody.
Who gonna shovel the snow?
No, hold on.
Facts.
I'm not.
Who gonna hit the gas station late night when you get, you know, when you in the hood, you don't want to pump that gas by yourself? You feel me?
All I'm saying is, I am self-sufficient. I'm self-sufficient.
Can I say something?
Yeah, I'm shutting up.
How long we got there? Because I got 2 more questions. Okay, listen. Then I'm gonna let my baby close it out. Listen, I just hate to hear my sister say, "I don't need nobody." You cannot rub your back at night.
You can't.
You can't? Oh, you can.
You cannot, but the man is more dominant. So don't hate when we say
I'm not
anything.
hating. I'm just saying, when nighttime come, it be raining, thunder, and lightning. You be laying there holding that goddamn pillow. That pillow can't do what that man don't do.
Well, why the man is not doing what they supposed to do?
I don't know. I know what I got to do, and I know what I do.
I'm saying the same thing. And
Tone, you know what you do?
I know that a lot of these guys they don't really like themselves, so they don't know how to approach.
And I agree with my
It's all about an approach deal because, you know what I'm saying? I used to ask my brother, he used to tell me, man, niggas don't know how to approach you. Women don't know how to approach you. It's your demeanor. You see what I'm saying? So it's the demeanor of the men. And the women out here
got too much pride.
Nah, these women really think they men, and then the niggas think they women.
Because it's the way y'all made the women.
No,
y'all
I'm a debonair player. You know what I'm saying? I know I keep 3 or 4 around me, and I ain't got to fuck shit.
A lot of women be like, shit, I can do it too.
I can do that too.
God damn.
Okay,
close it out.
You gotta have you, man.
Okay, thank y'all for coming on Bird Podcast. This is Bird. Thank y'all for coming out.